intellectually within all people, they're going, yeah, it's kind of fucking impossible to believe in God. Yes, it's a lot impossible. There's no scientific evidence whatsoever, and we are analytical creatures who require social proof. By and large, people do not operate on faith. Am I wrong?
No.
Okay. That's my point. And still there's 90 people that fucking hate me. You didn't call him Jesus Christ. You don't know. You got that crazy Jew guy over there, and God knows what you are. Hate you. Hate you.
Jesus turned the water into wine.
Jesus turned the water into wine.
You need wine to be an alcoholic.
Jeez. You guys are blasphemous. Little baby Jesus Christ is white with blue eyes. How does that work exactly in your minds? I picture him swarthy, if the biblical person actually stands out and actually exists. Fuck. You don't know. You ain't never been baptized. I've been baptized multiple times. I've been baptized so many times, it's actually ridiculous at this point. Okay? Nowhere other than, this is interesting, and having a warm, fuzzy feeling from people showering their love on me and I know we're arguing religion to God. That's what the debate is here.
Right.
But it's bleeding into the meeting, and if I'm a new person and I'm staring at my screen, gritting my teeth, and I just did my step one and I don't feel any better, I'm just speaking to that person. And now I'm smack dab into this. I don't have any concept of God. None. And that fucking guy, Lee, is fucking it up. He's making me doubt. Isn't that what the 90 are pissed off at? I'm making you doubt it. You can't shake me, asshole. I'll kill you so you can believe in it.
My God's stronger than your God.
Did you know Penn Jillette, one of the most ardent atheists of the world?
He doesn't like me.
Doesn't like many people. Penn, the only real death threats he's ever gotten are from Christians.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will kill based on that crazy 3-letter word.
Yeah.
Some crazy motherfuckers.
They did a great bit about how the First Amendment is torn to shreds when somebody that gets a DUI is sent to AA.
Here's the thing. We live in a society that is institutionalized.
Right.
Ultimately, to create morality within our society, this will blow everybody's mind. I'm going to draw it all together. To create morality within the institution of the United States of America that we live in, based on a political structure that we've created. When you have broken the morality code and or law, right? That's all the law is. Morally, we think this is wrong. We have set this as a negative thing, right? You have gone over the line, and then you are put into AA for 12 meetings. We're attempting on some backwards level to create a set of morality guidelines for you to operate on instead of just sticking your ass in jail. The real word in rehab is rehab. You're trying to rehabilitate. You're trying to do something different. I don't know if anybody in their first 30, 60, 90 days is really looking at the overall picture of, yeah, get up, make your bed, go to 90 meetings in 90 days. Get institutionalized. Like, you have to do it. It's really good to get a 9-to-5 job. Anything that will institutionalize you in early recovery, along with God in a box. Structure it. Because we are, again, I'm going to make a general statement. This is just from what little background I have on a college level, my business degree or my psychological degree or my degree on marketing or understanding, any of that shit. I'm going to apply it right here so you guys all get this. We need structure to be taught. Nobody does anything first time. Like, I understand I'm a one-hit wonder. It's lucky. I'm just straight up lucky. And I worked very fast on creating a set of operating instructions based on the 12 steps that kept me doing that. I get it. Ultimately, people who don't get sober, are they not getting sober because they're not willing to accept what we deem is morally acceptable within society? God's a part of that. You need to have right and wrong with a God element. There has to be a negativity to doing wrong other than you're just going to jail and we're shunning you from our society. Oh, when you die, you're going to hell.
Well, without consequences, there's no inspiration to change.
That would mean to believe that the universe is fairly random. And this is where my belief in, right? I'm not, tell me I'm not crazy. Because I could do another hour and I feel crazy.
Well,
that's why I let you go. I know
sounding
what my feelings are on this topic.
You might be crazy as a whole, but on this topic, I mean, you offer a very enlightened, different point of view.
No, there are people who those 90 hard up guys are still mad at me.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
All right. So what are we telling the person who's staying sober, following along at home? I would say you probably haven't done a step 2 in your first 30 days. It would be highly unlikely. I think you should be no later than 30 to 60 days, right? Step 2?
Yeah. Well, it depends where your first 30 or 60 days happened.
All right, we're assuming, I mean, creating a real timeline here.
Yeah.
That you came in and looked for a sponsor within your first few weeks, right? That's making a blanketed assumption. So right. In general, how long should you wait before you get a? Well. By the way, this is very programmed. For those of you who are in first day 1, I'm going to give you advice. Find someone with more time than you, the absolute first day, first second. I don't care if they have a day more.
Yeah.
That's the way I operated. Yeah. My first sponsor who wound up not being my sponsor was only a guy who had 30 days more than me.
Right.
But I was ready to have him as a sponsor because I didn't understand it.
Right. Temporary sponsors are a great thing.
And that's fine. Somebody to go to meetings with, partner up, that's great. Then you want to find someone, sorry, I'm going to say this, and single-digit people aren't going to like this. I think sponsors should have double-digit years. I do. Temporary sponsors have single digits. Hate more, but hate more. This should be the title of this episode. Step 2, hate more. Oh, can you imagine the abuse I would get on the group? Oh, but it's true. It's true. All right.
I agree with that.
All right. I believe that you got to have double digits. That makes you a sponsor. Single digits, you're a temporary sponsor until they actually find someone who is wise and looks like Gandalf. We all want a sponsor who looks like Gandalf. And if you guys think I'm laughing about that, no. And I think that goes back to a God concept that you want somebody who looks like either Santa Claus or God as your sponsor. The all-knowing Father. Father, fix this for me.
Gorel.
Yeah. Okay. Assuming you did all that in a timely manner, first step should be done within the first 30 days, no later. My humble opinion. I think your first seconds in a meeting, you should have somebody that's helping you around. Just ask. Raise your hand. There are so many of them that will jump on you like a cheap suit. Don't worry. Doesn't even matter the meeting you walk into. The toughest part of going to your first meeting is going, hey, can someone show me around?
Right.
But once you say that magic set of words, okay, don't do the, oh, I want to be a wallflower. No, just say, hey, somebody show me around. You don't have to share. You don't have to tell them your name. You don't have to do dick. Trust me, you don't. All you got to say, the first meeting, first second, first anything, court card. Hey, can somebody show me around? That's all you got to do. Walk to that group of people smoking and say those words before the meeting starts. And they'll say, what's your name? I don't want to tell you. Cool. That's what they're going to say. That's what they should say.
Right. That's what they should say.
Your first meeting? Yeah. It's okay to tell them it's your first meeting. Or, I don't want to say. Cool. Do that for your first year. I don't want to say. Just tell your sponsor. He's the only one technically in your first year that needs to know you. My opinion. More hate. That one got hate mail all by itself. All right. So, step 2, no later than 60 days, in your opinion? I refer to you on this topic.
What? Repeat the statement.
Yes, while you were checking your text. I realize I'm doing this in the middle of your day. Step 2, no later than 60 days.
Yeah. I think you got to do your first step 2 even before that. I mean, usually in treatment they have you do 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
and a half-ass 4 before you get out in 28 days. So yeah, definitely within the first 60 days. I mean, yeah.
All right, wrap it up. Land the ship, Ian. It's all on you. Give your 90% something to cling to and hate me more about.
Don't drink, go to meetings, and come back tomorrow.
That's what you came up with. You didn't give him like a God loves you message or one of those?
Some days I don't necessarily feel that.
Well, I hope all of you got something out of it. To those of you that really do hate me on this episode, you are going to relapse. You really are. You really, stop listening to the show and just relapse. Don't listen to the show just because you want to see what I'll say next. What happens next is I say another day sober, which makes you a day angrier. Give up now. Go relapse. Go have fun.
Let go of the anger.
Yeah, God. Wow. Again, sign up. We're on iTunes. I think there are episodes on SoundCloud. They're definitely on YouTube. But you can go to Spreaker. We will be on iHeartRadio in a couple of weeks, which will be the format that I push a little bit more. You are generally all listening to this through the Spreaker app. Sign up on Spreaker so you can get episodes. If you have one of those little devices, go to your iTunes, type in Black White Recovery. You'll get the show. You can register and get them automatically when we do them, generally Wednesday, Thursday. I'm just saying that would be an easier way of life. And if you want to talk to Ian, who actually cares, you can send him an email at blackwhiterecovery@gmail. That's the word black, the word white, the word recovery @gmail. If you want to write hate mail, I'll delete it and laugh about it and probably respond to you, you're going to relapse. You're probably going to slide into a busload of kids killing 15, and I'm going to see it on my Facebook feed, and I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh a lot. I'm sorry, but I would laugh. I would. Not about the kids, mind you. That's not the
right. But especially
your implosion, people that are legit angry at me. Your implosion brings me happiness beyond words on this topic. Beyond words. This is the only episode where I will gleefully look for people being mad at me. I wasn't on step 1. I thought step 1 was a good episode. It's true. It's about honesty. I've done nothing to further the cause of step 2.
Yeah, step 2 is a gray area.
I'm a black white guy.
I know, but it's a gray
You're
area.
either in with the cult or you are not.
It's a personal decision you're going to make in the program is step 2.
Oh, this is the magic underwear episode. If you're buying into this, it's step 2. We don't jack around, right? This is the back room with the special incantation. This is the big moment before you go further.
Yeah.
For those of you not in the 12 steps who's just thinking about it and somehow you wound up on this show, I don't even know how that would happen.
Right.
But let's say that person's listening.
Must be some reason somewhere in the universe that happened.
Step 2. Yeah. No shit. We're both in real estate, but let me tell you, the funniest line I ever heard was my friend that you know very well who does appraisals, his name's Justin, and he talks with he's from South Africa, buddy. And I had him do a appraisal on a piece of land. And he looked at me and he goes, it doesn't have any value. Well, isn't it feasible? Buddy, feasible? Everything's feasible. The question is it likely? In the weird world where somebody's listening, step 2 is the biggest jump off point for the program. If you can get past step 2 and pick something as a higher power, period, it's kind of downhill from here. The rest of the stuff you already know. This is the only thing outside of you, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
This is the if you're Catholic, this would be confirmation level.
This is where
this is bar mitzvah. If you're a Jew, yeah, this is definitely bar mitzvah.